Welcome back, guys. I thought it'd be a good idea to go through the movie news, do like a little weekly roundup. So every Friday, we'll go through some of the topics and just get your opinions, see what was going on. If there's anything you thought I would like to add or take away, just let me know in the comments below. But just see how it goes. So the first thing that sort of jumped out when I was looking through is the search for James Bond is officially underway. So finally, I feel like the talk of James Bond has been going on for years. The fact that the last James Bond was in 2021, so it's 5 years. So it's only been 5 years. It feels way longer than that. I don't know why. I don't know because so much has happened in the world in that time. It just feels like forever ago. But as you can see here, it's officially has begun. They say that they will let us know when they know, but I honestly, I just don't know who they're going to go for. I don't really have any sort of opinions on that matter because I generally just I don't know. There is so many people out there that have been named. It's like I remember when it first got announced that Daniel Craig was going to give up James Bond. It was like Idris Elba was going to be the one to replace him. Now it's so long ago. I feel like 5 years is a lot of time. It'd be interesting to see who they go for because Amazon have. Well, I feel like they can go either way, and I hope they don't go the wrong way. Because Daniel Craig, I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't like my favourite James Bond, but Casino Royale, fantastic movie, really enjoyed that. Couple of iffy ones in there, and I didn't mind the last one. But yeah, let me know who do you have an opinion on who you think James Bond should be? Any thoughts or someone that you'd like to see? Be interested to hear what you have to say. The next thing's just a little thing, really, just about Mario Galaxy movie. It's got a digital release. It's done very well in the box office. I'm not surprised after the first one. The first one did really well, and the second one kind of like just the first one. I have actually just watched this myself, and I thought it was not as good as the first one. It went quickly again. Time flew. I felt the story. It's hard to say really because the first one you have like a massive story, but the second one I feel like it was just a bit scattered. But I'll come to that in another video when I do my monthly roundup sort of thing. But they're releasing the digital version of this on the May 18th, as we can see here. So if you want to get a digital version to watch it, you can do from May 18th. So May 18th being on Monday. So if you haven't got around to watching it in the old cinema and you do want to see it, I think for most people, I think it's half term soon. So it could be a good one to grab if you're not too sure what to do with the kids and it's raining in the UK. At the moment, the weather's everywhere. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, it's worth a one watch, especially like the first one. Yoshi made it for me, to be honest. He was funny in it. I did enjoy Yoshi in it. Next story we've got is the Batman 2. It's got a full cast. So I did not see these little posts of who's coming soon and who's next and all this welcome to the party sort of thing. But what is quite cool, I'm just going to skip through this a little bit, and this is going by Screen Rant, so if I have missed something or it's update, sorry, I'm just going by what I use for my news. So obviously we know who Robert Pattinson is, no Jim Gordon, no Alfred, obviously no the Penguin, but the really interesting thing is they've announced these new people, but not really told us who they're going to be, which is good. It's nice to not give everything away. I heard Sebastian Stan's going to be Two-Face, I believe. If that is the case or not, who knows? It could be completely wrong. So Scarlett Johansson, though, I have literally no idea who it should be. But it's good to see that actually, it's feel like it's been a while since the last one came out. I really enjoyed the first one, so I am looking forward to the second one. It was very different. Obviously, Christopher Nolan's Batman's. But it's a good thing. You don't want to just copy and paste of a film or an idea. And I do feel this is more of the comic book sort of feeling to it than it did like Christopher Nolan's. Christopher Nolan's was just a good film, just a good arc and everything. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Hopefully, we'll get a bit more like an announcement of I don't know if there's been a date or anything like that, but it does feel like it's been a few years since I've. So it has been about 4 years since Batman came out. And also, I think they only recently just started filming. Or thinking about filming, So hopefully, maybe in a couple of years, maybe the end of next year, if we're lucky. We'll see. But yeah, good to see some popular names. It's weird that some of the Marvel characters or actress and actor are in the DC world now. So everything we know about Grown Ups 3. And to be honest with you, I knew nothing. Supposedly, it says here, it's been rumoured for like a decade. I mean, if it was a decade ago, I'd be way more excited. I do enjoy the first and second one. My wife loves the first and second one. They're like a sort of one of her go-to, just chill back in the background, taking it easy, instant. You're going to get a laugh out of it, sort of thing. So it'd be interesting. But it has been 13 years, and now Adam Sandler is like 59, and this is where I'm just a bit like, where's the point of stop it? I just have Happy Gilmore 2 in my mind, and I'm thinking you shouldn't have done that one. But I like to be surprised, and I do like the chemistry between the guys because they're all just friends. It's really good. So maybe the way to do a Grown Ups one is sort of how like Meet the Parents have done it, in the sense now it's got like a daughter-in-law sort of thing. They could have it where one of their kids is getting married or something, and that throws, or something like that. Same to do with their kids now, because obviously their kids are grown up, so you can't be having the adults being grown-ups when the kids are grown-ups. So I do feel like maybe they had to do something related to one of their kids or all their kids in a way. I don't know how they do it. That's why I don't make movies. But that's the road they're going to have to sort of go down. But it literally just says there's nothing much to say really, other than just it has been confirmed by Netflix and it is his next project. So hopefully we'll see it in the next couple of years. Now this one did really throw me out because you don't really hear about Will Smith anymore. After he slapped Chris Rock around the face and like his whole marriage thing going on, I can't really tell you what he's been doing. Not a bad thing. Maybe he's just having some downtime. I know he's been doing a lot of music recently because you've seen it pop up. And again, this is Amazon. Amazon are just on fire. It don't mean in a good, like, if it's going to be a good or a bad thing. It just means that they're just trying to get good things, hopefully, out. So if this project Hail Mary has been released this week, so watch that if you haven't. Really recommend it. And then they've got the rights to do this. I don't know who Supermax is. Well, if it's a film I should know, I probably should read a little bit. But when you've got that, and then you've got the new James Bond on the hunt, it'll be interesting. Interesting where they go with it. But yeah, so basically, Will Smith has lined the next project of Amazon. It's called the global rights to the action thriller from the director of Halloween. So that will be interesting. 70 million. I mean, money these days is ridiculous, isn't it? But I don't know much about it. I don't think many people do know about it because I've literally just won the rights. So hopefully, say 2-3 years down the line, we'll see something from it. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Will Smith does because, like I say, he's been quite quiet. So yeah, it'd be nice to see him back. To be honest, he's a good action sort of person to have around. The next thing that caught my eye, and I thought this had stopped, and that's why it's in this week's news, is I thought the Rapunzel live action malarkey was gone, or at least put on hold. I feel like it's been, a year? I don't think that's long enough, guys. Because basically after Snow White went bad, the Rapunzel story was already sort of in the background on the works, I believe. But then they postponed it, and I thought it was going to be longer. And I could be wrong. So basically, the person that voiced Rapunzel in Tangled would like to play Rapunzel's mum in a live action remake. And they've done that before in other films. You get things like, Moana, you've got Dwayne Johnson playing Maui, and then you've got the main actress playing herself again in Moana. I'm not against it. I mean, she can sing. She sings well. And I like that you get the little Easter eggs of that sort of thing in films. My only thing is like, why? Why? Please, Disney. Disney. Just stop. We do not need live action remakes of anything. And the fact that Moana's coming out this year is an absolute joke. I personally don't care for any of them. I feel like there's none that have been better than the original. There's been some that are good. Aladdin's alright. Beauty and the Beast is alright. The Lion King was okay. Bit weird seeing animals with no facial expressions, but it was okay. And that's it. I'm just like, done. I just don't need it. So hopefully, if it does come out, it'll be alright. Okay, next one. We'll quickly go for this. Is Guy Ritchie has got a new film come out called In the Grey. I'm looking forward to this. I saw a trailer. It looks good. It looks like a classic Guy Ritchie movie. You've seen a Guy Ritchie movie, you probably know what this is. This goes two ways. It's either action, sort of military sort of thing, spy, or you have your gangster things like, oh my god, what's it called? Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels and Snatch. The Gentleman TV series. It goes either way. And this is obviously the spy way, and it does look good. It looks funny. It kind of reminds me of the The Man from U.N.C.L.E. It gives me that little bit of vibe. We'll see if it's any good as that. But yeah, and the thing is about this, I just thought I'd quickly mention this, is I don't know where it's coming out. I'm probably being silly, and it probably does tell me in here. But I googled it, and it says, I watched the trailer, and it says only in theatres. Check my theatres, can't see it. I checked then the internet, and it says, and I'll show you, look. I go to Viewey, no such thing. So I don't know when it's coming out. I assumed it was coming out today, I think, from what I've googled and stuff. But then the other thing is, it says on Apple TV. So I don't know if it's just a UK thing. I don't know if it's in theatres in America, and then I don't know. And I am probably, so I just feel like I'm being absolutely stupid. Maybe I'm just not googling it properly. I haven't seen any trailers either, really, anything new. So if I do see any trailers for next week, we'll mark them and just quickly go. Won't watch it, but we'll go through it and just we'll mention it. We won't watch it, but I'll just like highlight it in case you've missed it. Then because it happens a lot of trailers do come out and I just miss it, and then like 2 weeks later, it's like, hey, this is the thing. So yeah, let me know, guys, below. Just who do you think next James Bond's going to be? What do you think of the Batman's 2 casting? And if there's anything you think I should do to improve this segment. So thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you did enjoy. If you're new around here, please subscribe. And I'll speak to you soon. So take care. Bye.